And now on the line is Liane Costello. Liane is a campaign officer with Clean Coast. Liane, welcome back to the FM.
Hi Darren, thanks for having me on again.
Okay, cool. Today is our second interview on this program. This program is called Global Solidarity on the FM. Although I understand that you may have been on other programs on the FM since our last interview, I last spoke to you on this program over 6 months ago. As it's been over 6 months since our last interview, Liane, can you start off by reminding our listeners, for those who don't know, a bit about who Clean Coasts are and what your job with them entails of?
I can indeed, yeah. So Clean Coast is an organisation that helps facilitate volunteers all around the coast of Ireland. So we have currently 38,000 volunteers, between actually 38 to 40,000 volunteers around Ireland that are doing coastal cleanups. So this could be on beach locations, it could be on, other like dune systems, it could be even in rivers that would then feed into our oceans and seas. And all these volunteers are doing their best to try and stop litter from entering our marine environment, and I suppose also making the areas look nicer as well. So with that in mind, so we work with these volunteers quite closely, and quite often volunteers will come up to us and will talk to us about certain items that they're finding a lot of. And one of the items that they were quite often finding were things like cotton earbuds or wet wipes, and even period products as well. And they were finding these items on the beach, and they were wondering what was happening. And what these items are, well, we know what they are, I suppose, but why they were on the beach was that they were being flushed down the toilet inappropriately. They were making their way through the wastewater network, and they were in certain situations getting past the filtration system at the wastewater treatment plants, and they were ending up in our marine environment and then being washed back onto the coast. So from that, we decided to start the Think Before You Flush campaign. So it's been influenced by what our volunteers have told us on the ground. We took that, we then brought it to Uisce Éireann, who would be working on the operation side, obviously, of wastewater management. And together we run this campaign now. So it's been running for 7 years altogether.
Okay, that's cool. And just to follow on from that, the main reason I got in touch with you for this interview today is that I read your press release saying that this initiative is going on now with, in more of a sense, with some of the councils in Ireland this month or from now on, I'm not sure. But I'm particularly interested in this initiative with Fingal County Council, as it is the closest to the Near Farm catchment area, and I live in Fingal. Can you tell me more about this initiative with the councils you have now, Liane?
So with the councils, we are working with them all around the coast of Ireland, anywhere that there is a blue flag beach. So the blue flag awards would have been given out in May, and any council that has blue flag beaches is being sent Think Before You Flush signage. So this means that any bathroom, any facility is going to have the signs up, and it's going to make people aware. Like once you sit down on the toilet, you're going to be looking exactly at the stuff that you should or shouldn't be flushing down the toilet. So when we look at Fingal County Council, we're going to see some signage in Rush, in Donabate, and in Portmarnock as well.
So are you working like with every council in the country?
So pretty much every coastal county, yes, we are working with them. So you should not only, if you're popping out just for a quick swim in North County Dublin, you should be seeing the signage, but also, going on your holidays or whatever it is, getting a weekend break, we should be able to see the signage in every single bathroom all around the coast of Ireland. And what that means is, I suppose, not only is it going to protect areas from our own local use of these facilities or these resources, but also tourists going into areas where we might have quite a large amount of people coming in that wouldn't normally be there in the winter months, and just making sure that these facilities are protected from blockages so that we're not getting any natural overflows into the system, and we're making sure that people are aware once they're in these communities that they need to protect the environment through what their flushing behaviour is.
Okay, so it's included, Dublin City Council is included as well, is it?
So it's specifically in Dublin, we're looking at the Fingal County Council and Dún Laoghaire County Council would be the two that have the blue flag beaches.
Okay. This partnership you have with Fingal County Council and other councils, I think it really is great publicity for yourselves and Clean Coast and the message you are trying to get across, isn't it, Liane?
Absolutely. You know, this is the best way to spread word about this campaign, getting everybody involved. If we can get councils involved that in public facilities where you're having a load of people going in, sitting down, taking a moment and having a look at the back of a door and they see this signage, we're having a huge reach. So there's not a huge amount that we can compare from stuff that we do throughout the year that would equate to as much direct reach as we're going to get from a project like this. So it's huge to work with all of these councils and it's just so beneficial to the campaign. And the more the campaign succeeds, the less people we have flushing inappropriate things down the toilet, and the more we protect our natural environment.
Is this kind of like a permanent campaign, or what's the story?
At the moment, this is the first formal collaboration we've done with the councils. We would be hoping to continue it throughout for as many years as go by, you know, but we haven't put anything in. There's nothing written in stone at this stage, but it would be something that we would be hoping to go forward with. And I see no reason why not, but of course we'll have to approach the issue again next year. But it's only a beneficial campaign, you know. There's no major harm in it or anything. We're everyone's just trying to do the best thing for the environment and for the communities that these places are.
Okay, I won't keep you much longer, Liane. Can you tell me if in some parts of Ireland we still have sewage flowing out to sea from rivers? Because I know in some countries anyway, this is a huge issue. Is it still an issue in Ireland, is it?
I don't have the exact numbers for you. I do believe there are some locations still. I do know that Uisce Éireann are currently putting a lot of money into developing all around the country, but any areas that are, you know, have previously had issues around sewage going into natural environments, I know it's a top priority to try and fix this. Obviously, we're in certain agreements with the EU to ensure that we have top quality water, and we're consistently working towards that. But again, that would probably be more of a question towards Uisce Éireann. But yeah,